Hello everyone. We're gonna solve our today's problem called diagonal traverse, which is 498 number problem and a medium level problem in leetcode. So you will be given an M into N matrix. All we have to return an array of all elements of the matrix in a diagonal order, right? So um, if I explain it a little bit, like, so your matrix will be like this. For example, for the time being, just assume it's a 3 into 3 matrix. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the value. So you have to return like this in a diagonal order. Initially, we will go upward like this. Then from 2, we will return to 4. Then once we come downward, we'll go upward again. So it will be like 1, then 2, then 4, then after 4 it will go 7, then 5, then 3, then it will come again downwards. So 6, 8, then it will go upward again, which will be 9. So that's how we have to return it, right? To solve this question, mm, we can go for two approach. Initially, like at the time being, all the things comes in my mind, like what I can do, I will take, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what I'll think, okay, I will take this one in an array, then I will take this one in an array, then I will take this one in an array, this one in an array, this one in an array. And then as I'm going to upward here, so this one will be 1, then again this one will be second, so this one will be 0, this one will be 1, then again this one will be 2, this one will be third, this one will be fourth. Or, and what we can do, we will check each and every time, like for example, 0, which one is even number, this one is even, this one is even, and this one is even. All we have to do, we will reverse the array and then push it in our main array. So what I can do, I'll take one response array, and response will be, as response will take all of the number from our matrix, so it will be our n into, looks like x, n into m, right? This will be size of the, then what we can do, we can take one more uh, array, which will be temp, and each time mm, we gonna push each time we're gonna push our traverse array in our temp, and then I'll check what I can check. So this one will be 1, this one, yeah. This time I'll be updating the index number. So if the index is even, I'll reverse the temp and then push in the response array, right? And then how can we find the I and j? So it's pretty much simple. Like I'll check for, or I can say row or column. Like for row I'll check. So if you do like this, all I have to do, like if for here the row is 3, column is also 3, right? So if the row is less than 3, we are still going from 0, right? 0, 0, 0, 1 till like this. So I'll say if value of I is less than this one is n, right? Yeah, n, then my row will be 0. Otherwise, what we can say, my row, I can update it like this. Okay, so this one done, done, done. Then it will come here. Then it will come here. So I will say it will be I minus n plus 1. That's it, right? I hope you got it. Like after finishing this one, when I will be 4, I will be 4, then I'm getting, saying I means 4 minus my size. Okay, so 103, sorry, 012. When I will be 3, my bad. If I is 3, so what I'm doing, I minus my column size, which is 3 plus 1. So my row will be 1. Then row will come here, 1. And then for column, I'm doing the same. If I is less than n, then column is I. Otherwise, my column will be n minus 1. Okay, why? Because mm, till I is less than my column size. Okay, I'm getting like this, going like this. When I will be 4, I will be 3, so my row will be 1 and my column will be this one, right? The column will be n minus 1, which will be 2, right? So this one is 0, 1, 2, column will be 2. Then, for example, I is equal to 4. So when it will become there, it will take this one. Okay. Then if I is equal to 4, here row will be 4 minus 3 plus 1. So row will be 2, which is this row. Okay. And then column will be n minus 1. So it will be like this. Okay. If I explain it more, like for example, this is 4 into 4 matrix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So initially what I'm doing, I'm taking like this, and this. So like this one is 0, 1, 2, 3, again 0, 1, 2. Okay. So this is 3 into 4 matrix. So our column size is 4. What I'm saying if I, value of I is less than n, means column size, then then my row will be like I. Okay, row will be 0, so row is 0. Here it will stay. I'm reversing later, right? So initially I'm taking like this. So row will be 0. So I'm saying if row is equal to, if I is less than n, then row is 0. Otherwise, what I'm updating, I am doing I minus n plus 1. Yeah. So when I will be 4, so okay, when I will be 4, so if I is equal to 4, 0 and 3, I is equal to 4, I'll say I is equal to 4, then the value I'm getting 4 minus the size of my column is 4 plus 1, which will be 1. So row will come here, and for column, I'm saying if I is less than n, then it will I, otherwise it's n minus 1. So column will come here, right? N minus 1 means what? 4 minus 1, which is 3. So row will be 2, row will be 1, and column will be 3. And it will start from here and it will go like this. Then when I will be 5, so my row will be 5 minus 4 plus 1, which will be 2, So row will come here, 2, right? And column will be n minus 1, as I is not less than n. So n minus 1 means what? 4. So 4 minus 1, which is 3. So row will be 2, column will be 3. 2, 3 is here, right? And it will go down, right? And then each and every time I will be checking, okay, if what I can check, like if, yeah, for 0, this one, for I is equal to 1, this one, I is equal to 2, I is equal to 3, I is equal to 4, I is equal to 5. Okay, so I can say going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down, and it's going up, it's going down. So I'll be saying like if the value of I is even number, just reverse my array right here. So initially it will come like this one, then it will get 2, 5, then it will do like this 5, 6, and 9. So 5, 6, and 9, but the value of I is 2, so I'll reverse this one. So it will come like this 9, 6, and 5. Okay, then it will be like this 7, is it 4, 7, and 10? 4, 7, and 10. Then it will be like this 10, 8, and 11. 8 and 11, but the value of I is even, so I'll reverse this one. So 11 and 8, 11 and 8, and at the end it will come 5. I hope you got it. So if I do code here, it will be more easy for you guys, like to get my theory. What I'll do, I'll just take int m is equal to size, n is equal to 0, first column of size. That's it. And I'll be taking the value of k, which is 0. Okay, I'll be taking one vector, which is the response m into n. That's it. And at the end, I'll be returning the response. Okay, now I'll be taking one I0, I less than m plus n minus 1 here, and I plus plus. Now, what I have to do each and every time, I will be mm, I'll be pushing my so I have to create now I have to create a array, right? So I'll be creating one array vector int I'll say temp. Okay, now I have to find my row and column. So for row, what I said, if I is less than n, row will be always 0 and column will be I. So if I is less than n, n means the column size, so it will be always 0. Otherwise, what I have to do, I have to I minus n plus 1. That's it. For column, if I is less than n, my column will be always I. So it's like, yeah. And then this I, or it will be n minus 1. That's it. We got our row column. So I'm saying while row is less than my row size is m, and while my column is greater than minus 1. So what I'm doing here, I'll be coming like this, right? So what I am doing, I am I'm increasing the value of I and decreasing the value of j. Means I'm increasing the value of row, decreasing the value of j, right? So this one will be 0, 0, right? This one will be 0, 1. Then I have to go 1, 0. So I'll be increasing the value of row if I extend it like this. So for example, this is my 3 into 3 matrix. So this one will be 0, 0. This one will be 0, 1. This one will be 0, 2, right? This one will be 1, 0. This one will be 1, 1. This one will be 1, 2, right? 1, 2. This one will be 2, 0. This one will be 2, 1. This one will be 2, 2. I hope you got it, right? Now, initially I'm starting from here, 0, 0. Okay. Then this is value of I is equal to 1. I is equal to 0. Then when I is equal to 1, I'm coming here. My row will be 0 and my row will be 0 and column will be 1, right? Column is 1. So 0, 1 I'm pushing. Then I am doing row plus plus and column minus minus. So I'm coming here. So row plus plus means row will become 1. Row will become 1. Column minus minus means column will be 0. So 1, 0 I'm pushing, right? Then till again I'll do row plus plus. So row will go to 2, but column will go to minus 1. But minus 1 I can't get, right? That's why I'll be saying till column is greater than minus 1. What I'll do, I'll just temp dot push back my matrix row and column, and then I'll do row plus plus and column minus minus. We got it. Then I'll be checking if I is even number. So 0 even number. Then I'll do reverse not match temp dot begin temp dot and that's it. And then I'll be pushing. So for anti-I equal to 0, I less than temp dot size I plus plus, and then I'll be pushing to the matrix of k plus plus. That's why I took the value of k. So I'll be doing k plus plus. Matrix of k plus plus will be equal to temp of I, and that's it. Here I have to set temp. And then at the end, I'm returning the response. So if I run my code, temp matrix. Oh no, it should be the response, not matrix, the response. I shouldn't update the value of matrix, right? It should be the response. And it's accepted. So if I submit my code, it will take a bit longer runtime because I have this is n, right? N plus m plus n, and also I'm reversing the array, right? So it's taking again a log n. So this is one way you can solve this. Another way, what we can do, if we have a look here, so initially what I'm doing, right? What I'm going upward, right? I'm going this way, upward. Then I'm coming downward. Then I'm going again upward. Then I'm coming downward, right? Then I'm going upward. Okay, so I can say, so my row is 3, my column is 3. Okay, so I will be 0, Z will be 0. Okay, because I'll be starting from 0, 0, right? Then I can say initially I'm going upward, right? So I can say up is equal to true. And I'll be creating one array, right? Which will be a response. Now I can say till my response size, I didn't get the response size is equal to n into m. What I can say, I'll be pushing back. So response dot pushback or push matrix of I and j. Okay, now I got it. So here I will be 0, z will be 0. And it is upward. So I'll be saying if it is upward, and if my one second, if I'll be doing like this. Okay. Yeah. So if it is upward, right? If it is upward, I can say if it is upward, then if mm, I equal to zero, so equal to zero, right? So I'll be saying if I is equal to zero, I come to zero, then it will come downward again, right? So I can say if I is equal to zero, then what we have to do? We'll increase the value of j, so j will be plus plus, and upward will be false. This could be one reason, right? Again, this one is going upward, 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 but the value of z, so I will say if value of z is column minus 1, like, so value of equal to column minus 1, then again what I have to do, I have to increase the value of I, column will be staying same, so column, increase the value of I, column will be staying same, and then upward will be false, right? This could be one reason. And otherwise, what I have to do, as I'm going upward, for upward, I will be minus minus, right? I will be minus minus till I get I is equal to 0, and z will be plus plus. Okay, this is for upward, right? Then for downward, what I'm doing for downward, so what will be the edge case for downward? Like I'm going like this. So downward, z will be 0, right? This could be one reason. Or I will be equal to my row size. So I can say if I is equal to my row size, so row minus 1, what I have to do, if I is, for example, this one is I take the row size, so I will be staying same. I'll be increase the value of z, right? So I'll go there and go upward, right? So I can say z plus plus, and then I can say upward, true, right? Otherwise, there could be another edge case, which will be mm, column. So if j is equal to 0, like j is equal to 0, then I'll increase the value of I here, right? And they will be staying the same, so I plus plus, and again upward equal to true, right? If it doesn't catch the edge case, what I'll do, I'll say I plus plus and j minus minus, and each and every time I'm pushing the value of matrix of ij. That's it. It's pretty much simple, guys. So if I say and the row is equal to matrix the size, column will be matrix of 0 size, that's it. And then I'll be taking one vector, which will be response, and the size will be row into column. Or I will not define the size. I'll be pushing back to my response. Okay. Row column I got, and then I'll be taking int I is equal to 0, z is equal to 0, and then I will return the response. Okay. I'll be saying while my response dot size is less than row into column. Okay. What you have to do, you have to just push back response dot push back matrix of I and z. Okay. And I will take one boolean value. Boolean, is it upward? Is it upward? Right, upward will be true. Now I'll be saying if upward, if it is upward, Then I'll be checking if j is equal to my j is touching the column. If j is touching the column, what you have to do, we have to increase the value of I, and upward will be false. I hope you got it. Else if I have to check is I is equal to 0. Is I became 0, because each time I'm reducing the value of I, right? So if I 0, then we will increase the value of j, and oh my god, j, and upward will be false, right? Otherwise, so it's else if, right? Else if. Otherwise, else, what we are doing, I minus minus j plus plus. So that's how we are going upward, right? Yeah. Upward means like this. From here, if we have to go upward, so we have to reduce the value of I and increase the value of z, right? For example, this is 2, second index 2 0, so I'll go 2 minus 1, which will be 1, and 0 plus 1 1 2 1. Yeah, okay, this is upward. If it is not upward, downward means I am going I plus plus z minus minus, right? I am going I plus plus. Downward means I plus plus and j minus minus. Yeah. So I'll be checking if my I, as I'm doing I plus plus, so if my I is equal to my row size, row minus 1, if it is, then do one thing, just increase the value of j, and upward will be true. Else if my j is equal to 0, if j becomes 0, coming downward, z becomes 0, increase the value of I, and it will be upward again. So I plus plus and upward will be true. Else this. Okay. And at the end, response. Okay, if I run this code, it's accepted, and if I submit it, it should be accepted now. And that's it. This is the optimum version, guys. Thank you so much.